It's English time, it's English time. Come and let's have fun. Read, write, speak, and watch, but listen. Participate and experience the magic of words. Welcome to a brand new acquisition of knowledge. This is Respectacular Learning English with Teacher Reese. Hi everyone! Welcome to our English class with Teacher Reese. Nice to see you once again. We have our 25 minutes news class for today. And as I have mentioned last meeting, November is a National Reading Month. So we have here a new quotation about reading. And let's read. The more you read, the more you know. And the more you know, the smarter you grow. You read more, then you will know more. And then the more you know, the smarter you grow. So once you read, you will become smarter and you will grow more. September 13, 2021 until November 12, 2021 is the scope of our first quarter. And we have a brand new quarter and I am excited to share with you our new lesson. Now, let's have a short review. Please bring out now your notebook and your pencil. What you are going to do is to give the correct verb to complete each sentence. So, number your paper 1 to 5. 1. She blank my favorite book character. A is, B am, C are. And the correct answer here is So, she is my favorite book character. Now, let's proceed to number 2. They blank my reading bodies. A is, B am, C are. What is the correct verb to complete this sentence? Alright, so you are correct. So, we have are. They are my reading bodies. Alright, let's proceed to number 3. I blank excited to read that story. A is, B am, C are. Alright, so let's see. We have am. So we have here I am excited to read that story. Alright, 2 more. And let's proceed to number 4. We blank in our book character last reading month celebration. Is it was, B am, C where? Let's see. So the correct answer here is where. So we were in our book character last reading month celebration. Okay, so let's proceed to number 5, our last item for our review. Now, he blank in a Peter Pan costume. A was, B am, C where. He blank in a Peter Pan costume. So what is the best verb to complete this sentence? And you are correct by answering was. So he was in a Peter Pan costume. So I hope you got 5 for this review. 4. What about 3? 2, 1, 0. Alright, so anyway, we will discuss all about verb this morning. Our learning competency use the be verbs am, is, are, was, were correctly in sentences. Our learning objectives, you are going to familiarize yourself with the be verbs. So what are these be verbs? And you are going to use the be verbs correctly in sentences. So for our next meeting, you will be using these be verbs correctly in sentences. Then of course, we want you to participate actively in class. You need to submit all your requirements. Verb, is an action word. So aside from that, it tells on also a state of being. So we have here your cue words, action, and state of being. So that is all about verb. One of the commonly used verbs is the be verbs. And what are these be verbs? Be verbs show the state of being. So generally or basically, we know that verbs are action words, right? But we can also say that verbs may be verbs and they show the state of being. Here the be verbs. In the first column, you see subject. So remember, in a sentence, you may use what are the two parts of speech that you can use as subject. Okay, so as you can see here, I am writing it noun, and you may also use your pronouns. So these are the parts of speech that you can use for your subject. Remember the two parts of the subject? We have your subject and predicate. So here, I use of some of the pronouns that you can use. So we have your I, we, you, they, he, she, and it. Now, in our discussion, we will focus on to the present form of that verb and to its past tense. So you can say, I am, if you are referring to an action that is happening now. We are, or remember, since it's be verb, you are stating. It says, I mentioned a while ago, is state of being. So we are, you are, they are. Then we have also he is, she is, or it is. That is under the present form of the verb. So your state is at the present. Now we can also state your being in the past. So you can use I was, we were, because I is only one, right? Then I was, that you are referring to your being, state of being in the past. Then we were, you were, they were. He was, she was, it was. So you can screenshot this one and use this as your formula of knowing your subject, and then if you are referring to present or past. Okay, so I hope you understood about this table. So let's try to analyze the following examples. For example, I have my subjects, noun, and pronoun here. So for noun, my name is Mr. Juan de la Cruz. So I use this is because I am the single, or it's singular, referring to a singular, and it is present. And we also have here pronouns because you can also use pronoun as your subject. So he, so since third person, he is, so still in its present form. So he is Mr. de la Cruz. Next, we also have here, you may use noun, my classmates are in the room now. So my classmates, since you already know about the pluralization of regular nouns, you may just add s to its singular. So my classmates, meaning you are referring to many of your classmates. So it must be are. My classmates are in the room, but this is its present form. Next, we also have here, if you will change this, you change they are my classmates. So you are referring to your classmates, but you don't belong to them. They are my classmates. So they, so it's important, are. So they are. Have another example. So we have here, Maria is my best friend. So we have here Maria and singular, and then of course you must use your is as your verb. Then here, she was in our house last week. Why I use this was? Because this phrase last week, so I'm referring that the condition, the state of being was in the past. So she was in our house last week. So you may change, she was in our house last year, last month, a week ago. So those are some of the expressions that you can use to show that the action already happened in the past, or the state of being is already in the past. We also have here Pedro and Greg. Actually, this is Greg, are in the library. So we have there Pedro and Greg are in the library. Are must be used here. Then you may change your Pedro and Greg. They were in the library a while ago. So you have there they. Then of course, since a while ago, you may use now your were. So they were in the library a while ago. Did you understand about the use of these be verbs? Alright, so let's have a simple activity. So prepare now your English notebook. Since you have already, you may number it from 1 to 5. And let's try. So you may also pause again this video while you are doing the activity. So all you need to do is to read the following sentences, then tell the verb be in each sentence. So since you cannot answer me, you may write the correct verb. What is the verb used in the sentence? Let's see. I'm giving you time to answer. You may pause this video. Can you do that in 3 to 5 minutes? Okay, so let's find out what do you think is the verb used in each sentence. So number 1, it was a wonderful day. So the correct answer is was. So it was a wonderful day. Number 2, you are the greatest parents. So what do you think is the verb used in this sentence? Very good. So are. So you are the greatest parents. What about number 3? Let's see. It's am. I am afraid of COVID-19. So remember, you may use am and was after I. You may not say I were, but instead I am for present, then I was for your past. Then Josh is brave and smart. So this is the verb used in the sentence. They were the best group in the class. So what do you think is the verb used? Alright, very good. So where is used in the sentence. Okay, so who got 5? Will you count now your scores? And let's find out. Alright, very good. Always remember that we use am with the pronoun I. So I am if it is in the present, and I was in its past. So I am and I was. We use is with the pronouns he, she, and it for singular nouns. And of course, you may use also was and were for their plural or for their past tense. Alright, we use are with the pronouns you, we, and they for plural nouns. Then the subject you is always followed by are. So you are if it is in the present form, and then you may also say you were. Okay, so always remember this. Have our evaluation. So you are going to write am, is, or are on the blank to complete the sentences. So I'm giving you time again to answer. You may copy it in your notebook. You can pause this video while you are doing your evaluation. So let me see if you understood about the use of your am, is, and are. So we will focus also to the other be verbs next meeting. So giving you time. Okay, So you may now check your answers. I remember, be honest. So it's important to be honest. So it is my favorite food now. So you have the word now. So it is my favorite food now. Then number 2, we are responsible to submit our projects. We are responsible to submit our projects. Number 3, John is my new friend. John is my new friend. Number 4, you are the most brilliant classmate. You are the most brilliant classmate. And number 5, I am excited to go to the mall. So these are the correct answers for our evaluation. I hope you got all these 5 items. Congratulations, children. Then let's have our asynchronous task. So I have given you already your weekly home learning plan. Please try to open it so that you will be guided to what you are going to do this week. So this is our first week for the second quarter. Yes, we are now starting our second quarter. So number 1 is locate, read, copy, and answer. So you will please be familiarized with the LRCA. If I mention that acronym, that means you are going to locate, read, copy, and answer. So go to the slide week 1, copy and answer learning task Q2, which stands for quarter 2, LRCA 1. This is for practice activity. You don't need to submit it or upload it into our Google Classroom. Then for number 2, please watch the video lesson about the be verbs via Rizal Delightful Lessons on YouTube. So what you are doing now is that number 2. So if you have extra load, then you may now watch and go back to the explanation. And again, today is November 15, 2021, and it's Monday. And thank you very much for your participation for your learning task Q2 LRCA 1. So you may now screenshot this one. You may copy it in your English notebook and have this as your practice activity. So please visit our virtual community platforms for updates, for announcements, and for reminders. Again, thank you very much for your participation, kids. Remember the be verbs. See you! So there, I hope you learned something new today. Keep on learning, stay safe, and see you into another episode of Spectacular Learning English with Teacher. Goodbye!